back to the studio.
It's great to be back. I almost didn't make it though because it's such great weather for jet skiing.
Of course, you're a bit of a jet ski fiend yourself, aren't you?
I certainly am. I bought one last year, especially to compete in the jet ski challenge.
Ah, in Jeremy's challenge. And how was it?
It was fantastic. I just held on and prayed. And 600 kilometres later, we made it to the other end.
600 kilometres, wow. That must have been amazing.
It was fantastic.
Did you get a sore butt?
Yes.
So tell me, who's in the studio this week?
This week we have one of my absolute favourite singer and songwriters. His name is JT.
Yeah. And you guys go back a while, is that right?
We do. We met 1992 at a place called the Blues Barn.
Yeah.
I had my first band, Acoustic Attitude, and that's where I met JT. And he is one of the most incredible rhythmic guitar players and singers and songwriters that I've ever seen.
Fantastic. So we're going to have some blues today.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I won't return your call when you try to ring. You've been making me mad, baby, 'cause you're hounding me. I won't open your mail when you send me a text, and then you knock on my door when you want. You gonna jump, Lord, baby, gonna jump, Lord, let's jump, Lord, baby, gonna jump, oh, baby, gonna jump, Lord, baby, gonna jump, You don't wanna go out, I don't wanna stay in love, I don't wanna talk about how your day been, Just cook me some eggs, I don't wanna eat, I just wanna repeat, Lord, baby, what we did last night. Gonna jump, Lord, baby, gonna jump, Oh, baby, gonna jump, Lord, baby, gonna jump, Oh, baby, gonna jump, Lord, baby, gonna jump, Lord, baby, let's jump, Come on, baby, let's jump, honey. Lord, baby, gonna jump, alright. Lord, baby, gonna jump, Oh, baby, gonna jump, Lord, gonna jump. Alright. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, JT. Have a seat.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I love that. I feel all kind of bluesy.
That was my pleasure.
So that's your own song.
Nice to see you, brother.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I wrote that about 2-3 years ago.
Let's see your gorgeous face.
Oh, do you have to?
Hi, welcome. Pleased
Thanks
to see
so
you.
much. Yeah, it's great to be here.
So it's full of attitude, that song. It's like, you're not going to take my calls, you know.
Yeah. I was just like, when I wrote the song, I was trying to be in the third person, and look at how relationships work, and really at the end of the day, it boils down to one thing. So it's just a bit of a play on that,
Yeah. So you've been a singer-songwriter for a long time. When did you start?
Well, I started late actually, because I started my career started when I was 6. So I was forced to.
That's pretty late, right?
Yeah, I was forced by my parents, as all parents do when they do with their children, to live their lives through for their children. So I performed. I was going to a Catholic school back in those days, and even though my parents were Pacific Island, they decided I needed to sing a Māori song at the town hall. It was me and another guy. He sang Scottish Soldier, and I wanted to sing Scottish Soldier because I preferred that song than the song that I had to sing. But anyway, so from 6 onwards, I was always in productions, and even when I went to intermediate and then to high school, and then I went into bands after that. I was always playing, even though I wasn't playing professionally, at parties. And I remember at times when because I used to play the piano a little bit, and back in those days I used to go to some of the bars, the public houses in those days, and I used to play the piano. Yeah. And people started buying me drinks, so so I suppose slowly, I always say to my children that music calls you. It's not that you call music. Yeah. So it always called me, always. So eventually I just went back at the age of 30.
And I love that sentiment that the music calls you. You know?
Yeah. Well, I've said that my son, he's off to university next year. He's going to Victoria University. And at one stage, he contemplated playing music. And I said, nah. And he goes, why not? And I said, well, if you wanted to play music, you'd be playing it now.
Yeah.
And he had no inclination to play music. So I just try to encourage him to concentrate on his academic studies. And it's proof is in the pudding. He's off to university to study commerce.
Yeah, cool.
So and it's good that he's able to go on his journey and do what he wants to do without any peer pressure from.
For me, music was never ever a conscious choice. It was chosen for me, and every time I tried to stop, I just kept getting drawn back to
Yes, exactly.
And that's why. And I always say, unless you have that sort of passion, you're never going to last long enough in the industry to make it work.
Yeah. You have to do what you love, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, some people do it for other reasons, but for myself and for Jesse, because we've known each other that long, and we're still performing after all these years.
Yeah.
There's not many people I could say that are still doing it now, but we do it for the love of music.
Well, thanks so much for sharing your music with us today. Thanks, JT.
Thank you so much.
My thanks to all my special guests this week, to Carly, to Kate, to Jeremy, to Jessie Wild and to JT. And until next week, don't wait to wake up your wow.